A lot of things that we can't explain in this world. So who's to say that the paranormal realm isn't real? There could be spirits all around us that we just can't see that is in this other realm. But join us tonight as we interview a few people about their experiences. Our first person, she couldn't be here in person, so she has agreed to join via a Zoom call and going to go ahead and connect with her. Hi, Jackie, you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. How are you doing today?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Oh, no. Thank you for coming here and taking the time to tell us about how would you explain the feeling of leaving your body for your out-of-body experiences?
Good question. So, anytime that I leave my body for astral travel, astral projection, I know that it happens because it always starts off like it only will happen if I'm laying like flat on my back. And I know that it's going to happen because I do hear like a pitch and a frequency in my ears, and then my body will start to vibrate. Once that vibrating continues and grows bigger, then I feel like a hot sensation of like energy pulling from my actual body.
All right, awesome. Let's move on to the next question. Can you explain a little about when you know that you've left your physical body?
Sure. So when I've actually left my body, like a lot of people, like you said, describe like that weightlessness feeling. And I feel like that is almost like when I describe like the hot sensation, it does become like a piercing, like cool feeling after that, like a cold, not like cool, but cold feeling. And usually I'll turn around and I can actually see my physical body and or see physical things around me. It's usually like a dark, shadowy type world, and I run into a lot of like entities and different creatures or beings or whatever you want to call it. Who knows what the paranormal world really is? So I kind of run into all of those things during my experiences.
So you would say like when you do like leave your body, like your surroundings change once you leave your physical body, like nothing, like it looks the same, but it's not the same.
Yeah, I'm definitely in a different plane or different, who knows what it's really called, but I notice sometimes I'm in a different house, like a different place, and run into different beings, and it's definitely a darker, shadowy type of place.
So what would be one situation that you can actually recall of like a entity per se, or like a spiritual being that you have like seen like while out of your body?
Sure. So I can think of one time recently, I was walking down a hallway. Like I noticed, I turned around, looked at my body. I wasn't in my house anymore. So I was walking down the hallway and I tried to look around. I tried to turn the lights on, but the lights wouldn't turn on. So that I know that I was somewhere else, like this unfamiliar place. So I was walking like towards whatever the kitchen was in this house that wasn't my house. And I saw like a shadow figure.
Did you ever feel like the different things and that you hear and or see like would harm you like in this other realm?
Yeah, for sure. I can definitely feel if it is a negative energy or like a positive energy. I definitely experienced the shadow figure was a negative energy. Like I can see that it was, stopping me like right in my tracks. It made me tremble, it made me scared. So after I saw that being, I went down the hallway to like try to get to the living room of this house or this different area. And I noticed two other additional figures, and they were sitting on the couch, and they just had these more sinister type smiles on their intentions are, but it does seem negative, and it doesn't seem like they're holding that true like human form that they're trying to represent or show, and they're like glitching out into turning into different creatures and different beings, different shadow people. So it is scary just to see them sitting there, and then they get pulled directly back into that kitchen area. So
Crazy. So you mentioned that they like glitch out. So the beings in this other dimension can like appear as a certain being or something to the people traveling, or do you think it's something they have to like work on for like a certain level of, I guess, how like strong or powerful that being would be?
I think so. So when it's like when they're used to doing that, continuously, maybe they get better at putting on different forms or presenting themselves in more of a human form. But whatever they are kind of glitches and shows through. I don't know. It depends on the experience I've had. I've run into many entities that are frightening. So I feel like those specific ones were just not able to show, that form that they were trying to hide in.
And you said like they made you feel like uncomfortable, like you thought that it was negative and they were going to like possibly harm you with this demeanor or energies that you were picking up off of them?
I did, definitely. They had a negative energy. They had that sinister look on their face. They were glitching out, and it puts me in fear and makes you scared because you don't know, what they're going to do or where you are. You're in this different plane and different level.
And you said they like turned into like an orb thing and shot over to the kitchen, right?
Yeah,
Like
to
how,
the kitchen,
it
yeah,
would,
and look like in the direction, like when I look in the direction of it, like they shoot over towards the kitchen, and then another shadow figure appears of like almost like an animal or another creature.
so would you say that the being the shadow person or creature you saw in the kitchen area would be like a more superior being to the other two that you saw then?
Yeah, definitely. Whatever it was a stronger entity, more dangerous entity. Definitely put me in fear and made me shoot back towards my actual body too.
I think that's about all the time we have, Jackie. I do appreciate you bringing us this experience with everything and like making some time to talk to us about it so that we can like get kind of like an eyewitness view of like what this process is like.
Of course, yeah, thanks for having me. It can be scary to talk about, so I'm glad I can share my experience with you, and hope that helps you on your journey and understanding the paranormal side, and thank you.
It just makes you wonder sometimes. Is our world shared with another existence or realm? Sweet dreams.
This will be wrong, alright. My mind is off like a light. Always a fight. This caffeine got me keen. Nicotine is the key to read. A night of endless dreams is not what it seems. It is more than a dream. If you see the red door, then it's time to implore. Don't enter it by any means. It's part of soul you hope to keep. Don't travel this world too deep. It is where they like to creep. It's just soul.